Okay, welcome. We are going to do 3 quick questions to work on similar triangles, the advanced section. So number 1, to draw, pause the video, and then start again. Okay, now that you have those drawn, you did in the last sections triangles that were separated. So that's what we want to do. We've got our big triangle, and these don't have to be perfect, obviously, because you don't want to take the time to do that. And you've got a small triangle that we can see in the diagram. So our big one. And let's label our big one with the numbers that we know. This long side we know is 15. We have to combine those. That's the trick on these. This side we don't know. Our small one, we have 3.5 on this vertical side, and the hypotenuse is 7. And now these look like they did before. So we can go big to small. So big triangle to small triangle is the same as big triangle to small triangle. So our big triangle is x over 3.5 is the same as big triangle, the long side, 15, small triangle, the long side. So we're thinking big to small. Then we will solve that, and you've done lots and lots of these. So this is cross multiply, divide by what's ever left, and that will give us x. And let's quickly go through the reason why that works, because really you are doing this. So these two times together, which is 3.5 times 15, is equal to 7x. And we should do a dot for that. Okay, so now we would divide by 7, divide by 7. So that's why. Those two times together, divide by the leftover guy, will give you your x equals. So in this case, x equals, let's put it on our calculator, 3.5 times 15 divided by 7 equals 7.5. And whatever units those would be in. Okay, pause, try the next two. Number 2. So let's set up the same idea. So big triangle, small triangle. And in our big triangle, we have y plus 4 would be that length. 11 would be the length of the hypotenuse for our big one. And our small triangle, 4 and 5. And we want to find y. Y seems like it's in a weird position. It's totally fine. We can still do big to small, because we have those corresponding sides. So big triangle, the height, over little triangle, the height, equals big triangle, the hypotenuse, over little triangle, the hypotenuse. And now we'll cross multiply, and you can see we are going to need this idea that we talked about up top. So those two times together is going to be 5 times y plus 4 equals, these two times together will be 44. So I'm going to divide by 5, y plus 4 equals, on my calculator, 44 divided by 5, 8.8. And now y by itself, take away 4, take away 4. Y equals 4.8. Okay, now write down number 3, and now let's begin. So pause, do the question if you haven't, and then start with me. So big triangle is going to have a height of 6 and a base of 11. Small triangle is going to have a base of 9 and the height of Z. And now let's set it up. Big to little, so 6 is to Z as big to little. 11 is to 9. And now we know those two times together gives us 54 is equal to 11Z, divide by 11, divide by 11, and Z equals, on our calculator, 54 divided by 11, 4.90, repeating.